Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final match of round one of Clash of the Titans. For this one, we got Weegee versus Gainai, and it's going to be an amazing match. And in the commentator's booth, I have Curry in the house. How you doing, Curry?
Hey, how's it going? Doing fine, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's gonna be a fun race. We had some mic issues and everything going on with the runners, so we're not going to be doing any kind of like pre-race interview with them. So we're just going to go ahead and give the countdown. Both runners said that they are ready to go, so that's what we're going to do. And as long as that's the case, we'll go ahead and do it. So runners, go ahead and reset in three, two, one, go. All right.
Ooh, I'm excited, honestly.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great race. Both of them, they are one seed apart, I believe. Sixth and seventh seed, I think, maybe seventh and eighth. Mistaken there. But yeah, it's gonna be an amazing race. Both of them very close in skill. Not entirely sure how skilled they are in the race itself, or like how not how skilled, how practiced they are in the race. So it's going to be a very interesting match for sure.
Absolutely. Racing 120 is such a different mindset, I think, than just doing 120 or for any category for that matter. Even if you're the best 120 star runner in the world, you have to be confident in your ability and choose the right strats during a race. Otherwise, you can cause yourself a few issues.
Yeah, absolutely. And Joey Bag of Donuts giving me the raid, letting me know that I didn't turn them off for this race. So thank you, Joey. You're always a pleasure to have. Welcome. But yeah, absolutely. 120 being a very grueling one. Consistency definitely matters. Primarily more so than 70 and 16. It's just a long, grueling race. It's like an hour 50 minutes probably for races. An hour 40 something. So it's going to be a long one. We're in it for the long haul.
Exactly. But I am excited to see what strats that both runners decide to go for. They're both decidedly very accomplished runners by themselves. So seeing what kind of decisions they have to make on time, whether they're watching each other even. Some runners prefer to do that. Other runners don't to know where each other are and choose strats based off of that. So
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see it right now as Weegee is going for the LBLJ. Oh, and just missing it. And definitely Gainai opting for the bomb clip first. Weegee gonna go for it again.
respectable. I do believe Dark World doing Dark World right off the bat saves roughly. Correct me if I'm wrong. 8 seconds or
Mm-hmm.
so. And it's really especially beneficial for very very high level runners where LBOJ is worth it because of course LBOJ being a very reset heavy strategy, it's potentially a little more dangerous than usual to do it in a run, but it looks like we just gonna go for it anyway. So
Yeah, and he did do it second try. I'm not sure if he was able to gain any time from that or if like the whole 8 seconds was eaten up, but definitely not losing too much time from that. And getting Darkwood out of the way first, definitely something that could be beneficial for him.
yeah, it's nice to have that kind of block. That Dark World for a lot of runners is kind of the mental block of a lot of runs, and the run really doesn't start until Dark World is over. Speaking of, Weege just getting a bonk on the last red coin. So just like that, getting it over with, I think is a good way to start the run, especially in 120 because it's just one thing less you have to worry about later on in the game where you already might have a good time. And you're like, if you mess this up, then it's a huge mental game that you have to play with yourself and make sure that you're not going to let what is potentially a mistake in Dark World cost you for the rest of the run.
Yeah, absolutely. And getting through it pretty cleanly, he has done with killing the Bowser right there. And Gainai's having a pretty good time here in Womp's Fortress doing this 100 coin. Didn't make the cycle he was going for. Did go for the pro route. Didn't quite make it.
Yeah, pro route's definitely one of the more difficult ones to get consistent for sure. But either way, still a very clean route otherwise.
Yeah, very clean.
Missing the
Just
star,
missing the
common
stars
curse.
as we say that. And Weegee going to be joining him in Womp's Fortress here. See how he is able to fare. Gainai doing 100 coin first is very interesting. Normally you'll see someone do like Owless or Cannonless first, but I guess in a race it really doesn't matter. But those being the two that you probably most likely to miss reset.
Absolutely. It might be Gainai's strategy to try to get, and we'll see, of course, as the race goes on, but to try to get the more involved stars done first and finish up with the slightly more less involved stars, per se, uh, afterwards to kind of give himself a mental break until the next stage. So who knows?
Yep. Who knows? We'll just have to see how it turns out. As Weegee is
Yeah.
also deciding to do it first and missing that blue
Oh!
coin. RNG tossing it right off of the edge.
Some unfortunate RNG there, but it's not going to cost him a whole lot of time, but definitely going to put a damper on what would have otherwise been a pretty clean Womp so far.
Yeah, that would have been super
Oh.
solid. And he can't jump down to this red. He had to jump back to get that coin. But okay, he's finally down, has that last red.
Yeah, still faster than me, so...
Same for me too, man. Yeah, these runners are extremely skilled. And obviously, as commentators, we like to nitpick and point out all the different things that happens. But
yeah.
ultimately, these guys are the titans of Mario. These are the runners that we're all chasing, to be honest.
Absolutely. I mean, you got to hold a lot of respect for these folks. I mean, they've dedicated their heart and soul to taking so much time out of their lives to play the game that they love. And you can't help but respect the commitment that takes.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% agree there. I just realized we didn't have audio for these two runners.
That would be
5 minutes in. Yeah, you have to mute everything while we do the intro and stuff, and I just
yeah.
well, it's all good. It's all good. Technical issues. Pro streamer here, of course. Obviously, bound to happen.
No worries. Obviously, no issues whatsoever.
Right.
Now, we're not going to exactly know who's completely ahead until, I think, out of Womps, if I'm not mistaken, because of Weegee taking a bit of an alternate error. Actually, until where would the next...
B.O.B. basically. Like,
okay.
Because Weegee or Gainai already has a star done in B.O.B., it's really won't be until like after that we 100% know where they lie. But we'll be able to kind of guess as Gainai, makes his way out of Dark World, kind of where they stand as far as the league goes.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying it's going to be kind of interesting to see, like, right now, obviously, it's pretty hard to tell. Usually, most runners in races go for the safer strats, and it's a lot easier to tell right away, who might be having a bit of an upper hand. But obviously, as we can see here, because both runners have decided to take slightly different routes, it's going to be a little more challenging, but I still think it's going to be, I mean, based on the mistakes that both have made so far, I honestly think it's going to come out to be pretty close, assuming they keep running how they're running.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. I haven't seen any major mistakes from either runner. Biggest one from Weegee was like missing the LBLJ, but he was able to get back in there. And because it saved so much time, I don't think he really lost any time doing it. So it's a close one. We really don't know. But we're going to keep pointing out the little mistakes that we do see so we can make ourselves feel better as commentators and as runners. we all make mistakes here. But yeah, it is fun to see all the different routes and stuff. As people who do play the game, it's always fun to stretch that knowledge to give it out commentary.
For sure. Next up, coming up for on Gainai's side, we're heading into JRB pretty soon, it looks like. Oh, just as Weegee misses tower.
Yeah, that was really strange. He didn't get the triple jump. Maybe took a little grind or something and got the double jump or something. But yeah, very strange. He was able to get back up there, not a big problem. As Gainai enters, JRB did do the aquarium star. Not much going on there. You just kind of a couple circles around and grab the 8 red coins. Yes, thank you, dog, for the raid. Do need to turn those off. Thank you guys, of all of you. But and Gainai taking a bonk on the eel as he does ship clip, but is able to get in there.
He's gonna have to pick up a bubbler or two because he's definitely not gonna fare well if he runs out of air.
Yeah, definitely drowning inside the ship is not what you want. Bubbles should be fairly easy to come by. There's one right there. Just might have to diverge. If you go fast enough, even if you get hit, you're not in too much danger of drowning. You can kind of just swim to the surface fairly quickly.
Absolutely. And it looks like both are getting pretty darn close here. Weegee finishing out treasures inside the ship as well. Looks like it's going to be I'm excited to see what the sync up happens because it's always hard to tell. So, but both are looking in pretty good shape to start out JRB. Both getting ship clip without too much of an issue. Other than that slight bonk from Guy's side, but
Yeah, absolutely. Both runners making some small mistakes here and there, but overall nailing everything that they're going for. And then goes for this 100 coin. And ship clip and 100 coin are really where you're going to see like the biggest like time losses here. Most of the other stars are fairly simple. There's not much to them. 100 coin, you can definitely lose a lot of time. Missing some coins on those coin rings, it's a lot harder to grab those, and turning around for them is a big time loss. Red coins out of the clam, all those things are kind of what you're looking out for when doing this 100 coin in JRB.
for sure. And I mean, I'd argue JRB 100 is probably, in my opinion, the hardest to do pretty much in the game, just because of to do quickly, for that matter. It's always just as we say that, Weegee getting hit by the clam, one missed swim, a slight misstep, and it can cost you a lot of time very quickly, especially because of how laggy JRB is as a stage itself. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like it's hard to tell like from a viewer perspective, but all the different camera angles, all the different things, you actually have to like do like a claw grip on the controller, so you can like press the buttons, move the control stick, and control the camera all at the same time. So it's extremely difficult. As Weegee takes a bonk from that pillar. Jeez.
Yeah, little small time losses here and there, but Weegee not too far behind Guy, at least in 100 coin. Guy opening up the cannons. Looks like not gonna decide to go for Kless, but
Gainai dives off the edge.
missing the side flip onto the pole to get the rare coin.
A bit of a missed angle there, but not too bad. Able to jump back up.
Looks like neither runner is going to be going for JRB Kless. I believe it saves about a second or so to go for it, but it can be pretty dangerous if you're not careful, so makes sense in this situation.
Yeah, the only runner we've seen not go for Kless here is Rock Chalk, and he did frame walk up to go grab that star. It was very interesting to see, but yeah, the opening the cannon seems to be a priority for pretty much every other runner here.
Yeah, it would make sense. It's not worth missing ship clip to have to basically redo the entire star at that point. So, definitely nice little time save, but in a race situation, maybe not ideal.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You see Gainai trying to line it up. It's a little difficult to find the spots, but he missed the star, landed on the platform.
That's gonna be unfortunate, but he does have a backup. It does look like that he's going to be going for, I believe it's called Jetstream?
Yeah, something like into the Jetstream or something like that. You do have these backups with getting shot out of the cannon. I know with the instant cannon shots, all these backups really don't waste any time at all. But then like all the time loss you have is going to be like lining up the shot. So, and I did lose like a couple seconds there for sure trying to line up the shot. We'll see how he does this second go around.
Yeah, I think he knows roughly how much he was off. So
and too much of an angle, bonks on the side.
Whew,
That's definitely going to be some time.
That's going to be some time lost for sure. Luckily, I do believe he has one more star to be able to be done as a backup, which I believe is treasures inside the cave.
Yep.
Sometimes I feel like I don't study enough the names of stars because I just kind of remember them based on like what Mario actually does.
Yeah, that's basically how it goes. I do the same thing, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, the chest star in the cave. You know, that's what the star is to me.
Yeah, chat pulling out some squeegees to root for Weegee. An interesting strategy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Weegee's able to soak up some of the. Soak up some of the time, or would you ring out some of the time from a few of Gainai's mistakes?
You're trying to soak up the time save that Gainai leaves behind for Weegee. You gotta soak up all that time save.
For sure. Here we go. Third attempt for Guy, and just making it.
Yeah, got it that time.
Dust on the ending there. Yeah, a little bit of dust on the end there, but no big deal. Able to hit it for the on the third time. Not an insane amount of time lost, but definitely going to cause Guy, at the very least, a bit, depending on how Weegee plays in these next few stages.
Yep, absolutely. And I don't know how much that... I'm not really I don't know. I'm not well versed in that cannon shot as far as like the rollouts and stuff like that. I did see he got a frame 1 rollout on that cannon shot the first time, and that's when he missed it. So perhaps the dust helped him a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it does help you at least slow down and make sure that you're not going to crash into anything, so.
Yeah, trying to take it a bit more safe. So they're both getting the eel star. Did Weegee do the aquarium before coming in here? I don't think he did, because he's only at 15.
Yeah, I don't believe he did either. He might be deciding to keep that for afterwards.
Yeah, gotcha. So Gainai headed out, going to be doing his slide star and wing cap, as yet Weegee goes for the aquarium.
Opting to go for PSS first, though.
Yeah, you definitely have to go for the Peaches slide, because when you pop out of the slide, you pop out right under that wing cap.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you just kind of look up. So Gainai doing that. Any guessers in chat? Any guessers to the times?
All right, will the 12-6 happen? Ooh, a little on the late. I'm guessing a 12-8. Ooh, 13.
13-1. Little slow there.
Weegee missing a red coin in aquarium. Gonna cost him a little extra time there, but able to back it up pretty easily.
Yeah, do that nice little turnaround there. Just going a bit too optimal. Was not able to grab that coin with his fingertips.
Yeah, a guy remembering the ever persistent time save of when you land inside of the sunlight in Peach's Castle. If you go Mario Can, you save like I think half a second, which is it's a little time save, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, all in lag. If you're playing N64, absolutely save all that time in lag frames. Which I think like every runner here in Clash of the Titans is doing 64, so definitely all of them need to soak up that half a second.
Yeah, I mean, as these next few rounds end up happening, we're going to see stuff like time saves between runners who get to further and further rounds become much and much more relevant in terms of lag reductions. Because, a lot of these runners are incredibly consistent at how they play. So a lot of what they do is going to come down to very, very specific lag reductions that they do. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Very excited to see.
All about the frames.
Yeah, I'm super hyped to see what that kind of stuff ends up happening. Guy finishing out with a 12-8 on the second PSS. Meanwhile, Weegee in tower.
Yep, Gainai about to be headed into Dark World. And I did see Weegee did get a 12-6, so guessers in chat. Calera Ant getting that 12-6. Danny as well. So GG's to both you guys. Crag T. GG's there. And 12-6 very hard to actually obtain in the slide. Perhaps he can do it again. We'll see as he has one more to go.
Yeah, and now we have Gainai moving into Dark World here. So obviously Weegee took LBLJ, Gainai didn't. So we're going to be seeing here if pretty quickly here after BOB, or at least fairly close to after BOB, exactly where each runner is in comparison to each other. From what it looks like, Weegee definitely has an advantage at this point. We'll see if that continues into downstairs though.
Yep, absolutely. It does seem that Weegee has pulled ahead slightly. He does have to get 1 star in BOB though. And once Gainai finishes this, we'll kind of have a good understanding of where exactly they are.
Absolutely. Guy having a very clean Dark World right off the bat. I do believe he hit Shig.
Yeah, definitely Shig cycle for Gainai. Very clean indeed. Hopefully he can do the same here with his Bowser throw. As Weegee does go for a bomb clip. So they
opting. Ooh, going for the backflip bomb clip too. Nice.
Yeah, very nice from Weegee.
Yeah, that one's a little more dangerous. I'm a little surprised he decided to go for it in a race because backflip bomb clip, the only way you're able to crouch into the cage is you have to take Mario almost perfectly perpendicular to it. Even if you're off by maybe a few tenths of a degree, you won't slip through, and that's potentially like 5 to 7 seconds because you got to go re-grab the bomb now.
Yep, exactly. Very, very precise movements. Weegee, very well versed in a lot of that. So no surprise he was able to get it, but really cool to see in a race here. And I know Weegee entered the painting here at 17:46. So it looks like Gainai is 25-30 seconds behind.
Seems like it.
Something like that. not too bad. Both of them on the same star, so extremely close race so far.
For sure. It's going to be interesting to see how 100 coin goes in BOB. 100 coin in BOB being a notorious notorious way to lose time in this category. So, you know, both are very, both as far as I've seen, are very accomplished in doing so, getting decent times. But of course, as always in a race situation, you never know what's going to come through that door.
Yeah, absolutely. And BOB having one of the more RNG heavy stars for sure. It's can be a bit frustrating sometimes. So that'll be interesting to see if Gainai can get lucky on the RNG rolls and save a few seconds there.
For sure.
These Weegee's kicks up that little sliver there were like on point. Didn't see like any stars, all very early timed kicks.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to see. Adds a little bit of speed. A little riskier for sure, but little extra time saved just for the cherry on top. 17.9. Wow, that's fast.
Yeah, sub 18 seconds from the race there. Let's see what Gainai gets. A little bit of dust there.
Yeah, that is crazy though. 17 sub 18s is tough in race. Oh, and we, as I say that, guy somehow bonking on a ledge grab?
Yeah, that was weird. You can skip that ledge grab, and a lot of people on this race like to do like a little dive roll out there. So Gainai just not quite getting high enough and bonking straight into the side. Was kind of, I was a little worried he was gonna like, take the warp again as he got hit back into that hole. I'm not sure if you can. Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say I'm not sure if you can actually like bonk that far back, but a bit scary.
Yeah. Guy taking a bit of an interesting approach here, opting to go for the wing cap first, instead of going straight to the pink bomb. So we're gonna see. Honestly, I have no idea why. Are they going for island hop after this instead of?
So this is the new route that Gainai is doing. He took an alternative route down and grabbing the wing cap, and you do that little fly right up there. Mm-hmm. And supposedly that saves time on lag versus the other routes. I'm not very well practiced in those strats. I'm not sure exactly how much time you save, but that is something that a lot of top runners are adapting to. It doesn't seem too hard. It's just kind of different movements. Oh, as Weegee misses a secret out of his cannon shot. Very unfortunate there.
Yeah, gonna look okay though. He has to grab the coins anyway, so it's not a massive deal. But oh, he's going straight forward. Okay.
Yeah, I know that he was doing secrets up there. Was he on 100 coin or is he doing secrets?
I thought he was doing 100 coin plus secrets. Clearly, I was wrong. But we shall see.
Yeah, I'm not sure what movement he did at the very beginning there. I wasn't fully paying attention. I just saw him having to turn around.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gainai actually missed sky jump there. Had to go back and try again. Gonna cost him a little bit of time. Looks like they're doing secrets as well. Weegee getting it pretty cleanly though for the floating island. And yeah, so I mean, just looking at the start, just looking purely at the star count, Weegee does look like that he has a little bit of an advantage coming out here. It's gonna be interesting to see. There's still, I mean, 120 star is a beast. There's a lot of time loss, kind of everywhere. So we'll see if Weegee can keep up this kind of really consistent gameplay, and see if Gainai can take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tons of race to go. It's not over yet by any means. The time save, it looks like he's gained a bit of time here in BOB, not too much. But we'll see at the end of this 100 coin where exactly they stand. Weegee have it going really fast in the shell, not losing like any speed at all there up that slope.
Yeah, it's definitely not the easiest strategy to pull off. You got to get those angles really, really tight in order to make sure you don't lose any speed at all. So good on Weegee for being able to keep that consistent.
Yeah, absolutely. Very hard to do. We'll see how Gainai fares as he is grabbing his own shell from the Koopa. And Weegee has a lot of coins here. He's grabbed like every coin that he's wanted. 68. Very nice. Going to be able to skip a pole there. Oh, but wasn't able to grab the red coin. His landing was a bit off.
Yeah, definitely going to cost him a little bit of time having to jump kick back up. But overall, I mean, other than that, fairly clean. At least so far. We'll see how sometimes the 4 pulls at the very end of 100 coin can be problems unto themselves. But on occasion.
Yeah, the RNG can be very frustrating to deal with sometimes, but only having 3 pulls is really nice in that aspect. And does grab that little extra Goomba. Did he... Okay, no, he still got the red. I was like, did he need an extra coin? Still got that 1 red to grab there.
Yep.
A very nice 100 coin from Weegee. Really, just missing that red on the slope was the only slowdown that I was able to see from him.
Yeah, and that actually does bring Gainai in a much closer position than before. Just finishing out the last, really just finishing out the last few pulls here, and Gainai's hot on Weegee's tail at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, literally just this pole section behind. Looks like Gainai is going to have to do all the pulls, though. He is not going to be able to skip one.
Indeed. And we move into the second part of the race here with Weegee falling into the basement, trying to get started on one of the hardest stages, I like to think, in Super Mario 64, after the MIPS, obviously.
Yeah.
Shifting Sandland. So,
yeah, shifting...
lots of...
Yeah, Shifting Sandland, definitely one of the hardest stages to do. It's got one of the, like, probably like the hardest star in the entire game to do quickly, that being SSL Reds, as a lot of runners like to say that it's the hardest one. That's not just me speculating. Obviously, you could consider other ones hard, but so many different ways to die, especially at the ending. You're flying super fast, easy to miss coins through the air. As Weegee hits a really nice bomb clip, by the way. Or pillarless.
Yeah, very clean. Very, very clean Tama plus.
Yeah, so very hard. We'll see how that goes. 100 coin as well can be really frustrating. Some RNG involved there. But just a deadly stage all in all, really. So
Absolutely.
always nice
There's
to... I was gonna say, always nice to leave without, any unnecessary deaths.
For sure. And I mean, like, a lot of top runners will tell you that SSL is really the beginning of the run because of, SSL Reds and 100 coin. It's going to be hard for both of them, especially here. Now, Weegee just missing topless. There's just so much easy time loss in this stage that if you don't pay attention, you can lose a lot of time very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of some time losses, Weegee missing that topless and Gainai almost missing pillarless there. He clipped through the top of the pyramid and missed the hole, but he noticed that his angle was off, so he was able to destroy the bomb inside of the pyramid top and find his way in. So quick thinking from Gainai.
Yeah, those backups are really important, especially in 120 star for pillarless. I don't see them used a whole lot if pillarless is missed. Usually people go for the pyramid star, or top of the pyramid star, and then try again. But knowing those backups is very beneficial, especially in races like these.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's not about, not losing any time. It's just minimizing the time losses that do exist.
For sure. Seeing Weegee here grabbing the Talon star. Meanwhile, it looks like Guy's going to go for SSL Reds.
Yep, going for Reds here. He mixed it over the top, sliding down. And he's not going for the hardest strat that you normally see with that triple jump off of that invisible barrier there. He's going for the more safe route. Can't really blame him here in the tournament. I'm not sure how much he's actually been playing, so taking this one a little safer is understandable.
Yeah, Yeah, a big part of it is that it's very easy to die sliding down because you have to go and do the rollout on the slope, just as Weegee's gonna demonstrate here. Right, you get really close to the quicksand there, and one missed input or even a thrown input, and then boom, it's over. You have to redo the entirety of SSL Reds right away. Yeah,
absolutely. Just a little mistiming there could spell disaster. And Weegee going for the good ending, doesn't quite get it, but okay. That was a little scary there, diving onto the platform.
Yeah, able to stay alive. Good damage control by Weegee.
Yeah, and was able to maneuver around that last box very well. I was kind of wondering what he was doing. Triple jump diving straight over it. Not a problem. Gainai doing his 100 coin now. And Weegee does have topless over Gainai, which is where that extra star has come from, which is not a short star.
Sure. I do believe it's one of the it's one of the reasons mainly why it is preferable in 120 to use the Japanese card, because the speech given by Jirok is just so long in the English version.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely one of the reasons you only get I think 2 text boxes in Japanese versus American version you get 8, I believe. They're just like 8 single word or single sentence text boxes, and you're just like scrolling through them as fast as possible, just like when is this gonna end?
Yeah, GJK bringing up a good point in chat. Very many out of context conversations going to come out of this commentary set, I believe.
Probably, probably. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. We're just here. We're here. We're having fun. We're watching some great racers go at it. So it doesn't. We're just here for the viewer pleasure. We're not part of the real action here.
For sure. Looks like both are going to be finishing up 100 coin here. I'd say fairly no major mistakes per se on either side for 100 coin so far. Always a little scary here though, if you're not careful.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gainai down 2 coins gonna have to be doing this backup Goomba section, making through it pretty safely. Nothing big that I saw. And Weegee traverses the final.
Oh.
Yeah. Almost spawned it.
Yeah. If you're not careful, the star can spawn in the ceiling there, and that's basically a run ender. You can't even come back from that really, because you have to restart the stage. So thank goodness for Gainai being low enough. You got to really watch for that.
Yeah. Jumping for that coin is very scary. Most of the times runners will just kind of sit there at the bottom and wait for it to come down.
For sure. Weegee missing a bit of a triple jump there, try to get back up to the pole, having to try it one more time, but grabbing the star, and you know, they're getting pretty close to each other at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Gainai has, I don't know if he's saved any time here in SSL, but he's had a really good one and has definitely not lost any time over.
Saying that, he has just also missed topless over Weegee, so
yes, yeah. Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse. It's always there.
I apologize. So, ooh, slide kick.
Yeah, it's a strat I don't usually see, but it's also, now that I think about it, it's also employed in a similar fashion for if you're trying to do the waterfall star in TTM. So interesting to see it employed here. Not something I've seen before.
Yeah, absolutely. Allowing you to get that ledge grab. I know sometimes it can be hard to kick down just by jumping into that little hole. So very, very smart from Gainai. I did not know that was actually an option.
Yeah, you learn something new every day in these races.
Absolutely. Weegee on probably the most dangerous star of HMC. Not as far as dying, just as far as time loss. It's HMC 100 coin.
Yeah, 100 coins always going to be a time killer. Especially, there's just a lot of easy areas to bonk, a lot of areas to just miss coins. RNG in terms of the eyeballs. You know, there's a whole host of things that could go wrong in HMC 100 for any runner. So we'll see if they're able to keep it up, get some solid RNG, and be able to keep a clean HMC 100 out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. And Weegee getting that first like elevator movement, I guess, into the slide, wall kick, coin grab. Very nice from him. We'll just have to traverse the BLJ section on this elevator.
Yeah, I was going to say that's going to probably be the most dangerous part right now. Not hitting that BLJ is notoriously annoying. You have to wait for the entire elevator to go back down and back up again, which is a massive pain. But let's see if Weegee's able to... Yep, Weegee pulls it off very easily. Plenty of speed.
Insta-clip through that fence, not having to do any extra long jumps at all.
For sure. Meanwhile, Gainai having a pretty good time himself. Oh, unfortunately missing the wall kick, just as I say that.
Well, he missed the red coin. He wasn't able to...
Yeah.
He got like the wall kick and everything, but somehow barely just missing that red coin, having to redo it, and then not landing on the box on the way back down.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a pretty decent backup though. Just stopping on the box, noticing that he missed it, was able to get that side flip. Not an easy one to get.
Absolutely.
Very nice backup from Gainai.
And of course, we have Weegee here finishing up HMC 100. No major mistakes as far as I was able to see from Weegee, so very clean.
Yeah, didn't see anything too bad, but he's looking for this blue coin. Does find it, thankfully.
Yeah, it's all about that RNG.
Yeah, could definitely be.
I've actually never seen the blue coin fall that far back. I've always seen it like pop forward a little bit, down, or just stay on top, but never behind.
Yeah, it can pop out anywhere. Sometimes you just like can't find it and it despawns. Gainai getting the extra clip as well. Insta clip. So very good for him. But yeah, that blue coin RNG can be an RG roll that saves seconds in this restart run.
Absolutely. We have Weegee here looking to go for box jump. Nope, opting to go for not hitting the clip unfortunately. But I think was opting to go for Toxic Maze Star.
Yeah, I believe that was the case, and yeah, just unfortunately barely missing that clip was just a little bit off there.
Yeah. Not an insane amount of time loss, but it is time loss, which puts Guy, if they're able to get it, in a much better position.
And Gainai looking for it, almost doesn't grab it.
Falling down, will he? Oh, and the ground pound isn't able to get to it either.
Yeah, he should be fine here, but yeah, that's kind of an annoying time loss there.
Yeah, getting that 100 coin star in the air is frustrating because you gotta go, if you don't get that ground pound, you gotta go all the way back up, and then it may be an extra side flip, but it's the mindset thing. It tilts you a little.
Yeah, absolutely. Unnecessary time losses are very tilting in this game. Yeah.
Especially ones that you can't control.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we got Weegee moving into metal cap stage here.
Yeah, Weegee, see if he can get blinkless. I don't think we've really seen a blinkless here in this tournament. Most everyone, it's a little something something. I could be wrong there. Maybe it happened once or twice. But not a very easy thing to do.
For sure.
Weegee looking good, going real fast through here. No real catch-ups.
Ooh, this may be a full blinkless right here. This is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, very good from Weegee. Got that nice blinkless there. We'll see how it is from Gainai. Oh, and missing the side flip. I think he should still be able to get the star.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be very careful though in positioning himself with the last red coin.
He's close. He's close. Hopefully he can grab this. And he doesn't!
Oh, he doesn't!
No!
Oh, that's going to be a massive loss right there. Able to recover, but man, that's unfortunate.
Poor Gainai. He was like right there.
Opting to go for the triple jump. God, why can't I remember the name of the strat?
Triple jump ground pound.
Yes, that's the one. Wow.
Yeah.
My brain just completely frazzled.
It happens. It's all good. But yeah, unfortunate from Gainai. Definitely. Hopefully he can come back from that one. Not something you want to see from him. Weegee, emergency exit star. Very nice. It always scares me seeing runners go for the left side strat there. The risk of falling straight down into that pit.
Yeah, absolutely. Meanwhile, Gainai going for triple box jump. Missing it the first time, but able to back it up the second time without too much trouble. You know, we're almost about a third of the way through the run so far, Weegee. How are you, Mark, how are you feeling about, how are you feeling so far about these two runners? What do you think is going to have to go on here? Weegee's clearly in the lead. He has an advantage of almost 2 stars, coming up to 3 if Guy misses even a small mistake. Where do you think this race has to go in Gainai's favor for, you know, Weegee to really hemorrhage some of that time?
I think Gainai just has to kind of play solid, just kind of let whatever has happened kind of roll off. But he keeps sliding down here. He can't get the side flip up on the Toxic Maze. There it goes. You know, minimize those kind of mistakes there from Gainai. You're not seeing too much of that from Weegee. You're seeing some mistakes. Definitely, he needs to clean up some of that, and he needs to see a little, you know, some mistakes from Weegee up in the upstairs or DDD or something. You know, he needs some time to soak up for himself.
For sure. We'll see Weegee finishing up HMC. Fairly clean, very minimal mistakes on his side. I mean, let me see, what else? What was there? There was kind of the weird blue coin spawn, and when not being able to get the clip for Toxic Maze, but otherwise, fairly clean.
Yeah, absolutely. Most of what Weegee has done has been very clean. Just a few things here and there. So,
for sure.
No surprises there over in HMC. And Lethal Lava Land, another place where there's not a ton of time loss. There's some small time losses here and there that can be real annoying. But
Yeah,
no,
specifically during Lethal Lava Land 100. If you lose the shell, and it might be anything. It could be a bad hitbox from the lava. Could be an accidental bonk. It's gonna lose you a lot of time. Still doable, but definitely gonna lose you time.
yeah, the 100 coin star is definitely where you see the most potential for time loss. Absolutely. And you can see deaths here. It is possible, but probably just some small extra booty burns and things like that. Ooh, like Weegee takes right there. He should be fine. Going a little low on health, but just has to double jump up here.
Yeah, luckily for both of them, the benefit of Lethal Lava Land is that it's in comparison to something like HMC, it's a much smaller stage. So being able to get to the stars that they need to get to, even on a death, is not going to be debilitating, but it's a lot more forgiving than some other stages.
Yep, absolutely. And even like dying in the volcano, unless you're on the 100 coin star, but you know, spawning back in the volcano, not the biggest deal in the world. But definitely pretty forgiving as far as that kind of stuff goes compared to other stages.
For sure. I'm gonna be pretty interested to see what lava, or I guess you don't do lava boost in 100 coin, do you? I was about to say, but gonna be kind of interesting to see where they go on here on out, because I do believe after this we, if I'm not mistaken, we move into DDD after this.
You go to Vanish Cap and then DDD after this. So Lethal Lava Land,
DDD,
yeah,
right.
you grab the MIPS as you're like kind of headed towards Vanish Cap. You do the whole moat process where you pound the pillars as the sign tells you to do.
Vanish Cap, yeah, that's right. Vanish Cap, CCM, BBH, then DDD, I think. Yeah, setting up. Anyone set up a 120 tournament? I'd love to join.
Hopefully, I'll set up another one. We'll make it happen.
Full disclosure, I mainly run and commentate 60 and 70 star. So there's a few things here and there that are a little missing from my vocabulary still in terms of 120. But you know, that's what commentary is for. That's what getting experience is for. And I'm a better commentator for it, I hope.
Yeah, it's all good. I think you're doing a great job, man. It's all good. I make mistakes to commentary all the time. There's so much to this game that, you know, even people who are very skilled at it don't even know about. It's just one of those things of infinite knowledge, you know. It's always something to learn.
Exactly. And, you know, speaking of the new D2D strat that Drogi put out with the help of a few other runners just a few days ago, you know, that's theoretically 2 to 3 seconds of time save right there. And, you know, I'm going to be very interested to see how that ends up being implemented if people start seeing it as being worth to put in right away.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard from top runners that strategy right there is a bit annoying to do. Like, it's going to take some grinding to get used to. But it is very, very cool to see. A very nice time save that nobody really knew was there.
For sure.
All right, Weegee having a nice 100 coin on that shell. I saw he missed a couple. He did miss like a coin at the beginning. Had to grab the extra around the ring, but didn't hit any bullies or anything like that. And Gainai taking care of his triple bullies. Very nice from him.
Good stuff to see. Very clean up the volcano here. Sometimes, you know, volcano, the camera. I hate the camera in this stage. It's just painful sometimes because of the way that Mario moves. Here and in particular, TTC are the only times that the camera moves similarly like that in the game. So it takes a lot of time and effort to make sure that you're incredibly consistent in that, and obviously Weegee has. Oh wow, I'm very surprised he actually caught Mips there. I was fully expecting Mips to take the hardest right of on the intersection right there, but no such, or I guess such luck.
Yeah, it's catching Mips there is really hard. These top runners know how to do it. It's very precise. Cameras, like you were saying, the camera angle is very interesting. You have to dive almost blindly. You know, not a whole lot of room to mess up.
Ooh, some BM coming out in chat right now on someone, an individual's 70 star time. Ooh, some fire already. But we're moving out of Lethal Lava Land, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Into Vanish Cap we go with Weegee. We'll see if he's gonna go with the slightly faster route where you do a few more wall kicks, or gonna go for a bit of a safer route just to make sure that he has all his covers based not bases covered, clearly.
Yeah.
Going to go for it.
Does have a really nice Vanish Cap. I was able to get that early cycle, was able to get the good ending. Hopefully he can make it over the fence, but he doesn't. Ooh.
Unfortunately, not able to get the jump dive.
Yeah, not quite what you want to see there, but was a very good Vanish Cap regardless.
For sure.
That is an extremely hard jump to do. Grab the star and avoid that text box.
Yeah, looks like Gainai's finishing up 100 coin in Lethal Lava Land without too many issues here.
Yeah, had a pretty good Lethal Lava Land. Yeah, very, very similar to Weegee. Didn't really see any major mistakes. It was pretty clean. Oh, but the bonk jumping out to catch this Mips.
I mean, that's the story of the basement right there. Missing Mips, bonking against walls, that's all those tiny mistakes that you can make. That's really hemorrhage time. You got to be careful with those, but it's always a learning experience with these things.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the walls are very dangerous here in the basement. Bonking, rubbing up against them, and yeah, especially when it comes to Mips, you can lose a lot of time. But not too bad. Nothing crazy going on. Hopefully, Gainai can have a nice Vanish Cap. Kind of keep up with Weegee here. Want to make it into CCM.
Yeah, we got Weegee finishing up the first star in CCM for Slide very cleanly.
Yeah, it was a very nice one. Slide skip. CCM we actually do late because it's considered one of the more easier stages. Biggest thing that can go wrong is losing the race to the Penguin, which we have seen a couple times here in this tournament. But other than that, most of it is fairly run-of-the-mill stuff. Nothing too crazy going on. Oh, Gainai was a little late, but was able to double jump up. Oh, but dying was not able to kick up to the top of that elevator. Really unfortunate there for Gainai.
Yep, that is going to be rough for Gainai right there. Whew. We got some pausing as well.
Yeah,
that is indicative of a run. If that isn't indicative of a runner's mindset, I don't know what is.
Yeah,
but,
not like this indeed. This chat is pointing out.
We have some pretty difficult stages coming up pretty quickly here, so you know, again, it's all up to if Weegee makes even a few tiny mistakes, especially in some of these later stages as we move into the middle. I guess we're hitting almost halftime here for a 120 star race. So.
Yeah, we're getting it a little less than halftime, probably. I'd say like BBH is right around there, maybe DDD.
For sure, yeah.
Right about half.
Weegee almost talking to the Penguin by accident, able to avoid it.
Yeah, that's just a few text boxes there, kind of annoying to do on Reds. Absolutely, Gainai joining Weegee here in CCM, and he is doing okay. Like, you know, that death is really obnoxious, does waste a good bit of time, but Tippy is very easy a decider, and Weegee falling down on these ending of Reds.
Yeah, I was gonna say that angle looked a little rough on Weegee's side as soon as he grabbed it, but
yeah.
What? Hold on.
That was there. There's like some kind of invisible wall there that you can bonk on.
I saw Gainai's video like clip, so I didn't exactly see what caused the bonk, but
yeah. I'm almost positive there's an invisible wall there that you see people bonk on, because yeah, you see a lot of crazy bonks there, and people are always like, "What is going on?" Some mischief happening over in wall kicks will work.
Gainai going for the slide skip, while Weegee seems to be doing a 100 coin with the Penguin.
Yes,
now,
sir.
there is a certain route in question. It's the community, from what I understand, is a bit split on which one they like to do, but you can do slide skip here if you're careful. I don't know if Weegee actively does it, but most runners don't in a race, but we'll see here.
Yeah, grabbing those blue coins and skipping part of the slide. Definitely something that a lot of people have picked up on, some haven't. It seems to be real difficult. Some say it's not too bad, but save all the time that you need. I think for it to save like time for it to be worth it. Some people just think it is, some people think it isn't. But I haven't seen it too much in these races here from the top runners.
Yeah, not exactly the safest, especially if you haven't done it before. So I don't think we'll be seeing it from either runner here today, but maybe in some upcoming races.
Yeah, potentially. I'm pretty sure, didn't Simply pick it up? Doesn't he do it? So we'll probably see it from him.
I do believe he mentioned something about it, but I haven't been watching it of his streams. Oh, unfortunately, making a similar mistake to Weegee.
Oh my gosh, I'm taking the snowball! Oh my gosh.
That is some unfortunate placement for that snowman. Wow.
Yeah, unlike Weegee, Gainai getting stuck in the snow there, gave the snowman time to line up his shot as he falls down again. Yeah, Gainai struggling a bit here on the red coin ending.
Yeah, not always the best way to end a red coin, but still not the end of the world. That does put Weegee at a continued, fairly comfortable lead so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Weegee just gaining a few seconds here and there throughout the run, put him in a nice position to be in. He's leaving CCM, Gainai doing his 100 coin.
Yep, it's that time again. Everyone get out the rubber bands. It's BBH time.
It is time. Time to use that rubber band you've been carrying around all this time.
For some reason, in my head, I always think it's supposed to be a shoelace, but then I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no shoelace correlation here.
Yeah, it's shoelace, rubber band, whatever you got. Whatever you got on you, just go ahead and start playing with it. Or just watch Gainai's screen, really, because there's not much to see on Weegee's side as he misses this first boo on the boo hunt.
Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of optimization you can do here for the boo hunt. Missing the second one, just as we say that, on Weegee's side. But I've seen some pretty... Falling to the bottom of the merry-go-round. Ouch, that's going to be some time for Gainai to pick up on Weegee, so we're going to see what happens here.
Yeah, that is the unfortunate mistake of BBH, is falling into that pit there. And yeah, all the way down, have to run all the way back up. It's just really obnoxious, but Weegee does have that time to waste here. I wonder if he knows if he is, in the lead here, or if he's just not watching the race at all.
Yeah, for some runners, it's a very different mindset. I know personally, I don't keep... interesting. Personally, I don't keep stream up when I'm doing races. It kind of stresses me out. But I know for some runners, they like to know where their opponent is and adjust their strategies accordingly. So
yeah, kind of do a little check-in to see where everything's going. Could probably ease the mind a bit if you do have a nice, comfortable lead, even after making mistakes. We'll see. We'll see if Weegee has any other time saves for Gainai to pick up. As through the star, was able to run back up. And, even with that, having a 2-star advantage here. So nothing detrimental for Weegee just yet. Gainai is going to lead the snowball over to its head. Not sure how those two got separated.
I remember as a kid trying to do this star on Super Mario 64 DS, and I could never get it because the control... Oh no!
Oh my gosh, Gainai!
An unfortunate death with backwards momentum. Unfortunately, that's definitely gonna hurt.
That is a rough one right there. Like, you don't really see anybody. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. You don't really see anybody die on this star, but yeah, he was like jumping out of that butt slide or like a rollout or something and had that reverse momentum.
Yeah, it's really easy to keep that backwards momentum if you don't go neutral on the stick there, and stuff like that can happen in quite a few stages that Mario ends up backwards after a slide. So just got to be watchful for that.
Sir, absolutely. Does get that little look skip there, which is always fun to see. Mario doesn't actually tilt his head to talk to the snowman. Weegee trying to make the most of it here in BBH. He is on his 100 coin.
Yeah, BBH 100, definitely one of the harder 100 coin stars for sure. You have to go everywhere in this stage. It's not localized at all. So if you even miss like a blue coin here or you miss a wall kick there, it can be detrimental.
Yeah, it can absolutely be obnoxious.
Ooh.
Bunch of walls here, just like in basement, to bonk and rub up against.
Yeah, for a second I was worried because because that boo looked like it was a little close to Weege. Who knows? If that was a bonk or something, that could have been pretty painful. But
he definitely can bonk you down into that pit. Oh, his Gainai almost gets bonked on that tiny little ledge, but is going to be okay. And both Weegee and Gainai having trouble at the beginning of this Ghost Hunt star.
Yeah, not terribly surprising. Ghost Hunt's really weird because you have to also time a lot of jumps for the text boxes that appear. So if you can get that right, like we saw Gainai do here, you can save a little time, but not getting it, unfortunate, but not entirely unavoidable.
Yep, absolutely. There's some RNG definitely with that first one. If he runs up onto that skinny slope like he did for both of them. Depending on the movement, like there's just no way to kill him instantly. You have to kind of chase him down a bit.
Absolutely.
Weegee taking care of his big boo on the balcony star.
Very clean.
Yeah, very good from him. After that little fall down, I haven't seen any really major screw-ups. He had a really nice 100 coin, has done these other stars pretty nice as well. So picking it up here in BBH as, ooh, Gainai misses the re-entry while the boo is sitting in the stair. Kind of a weird place for him to be. Weegee going behind the bookcase. I do know this star's name, and I remember it because you don't see any bookcases at all during the start.
Yeah, it's a tough one for sure.
Traditionally, you do. You figure out a code just like the chess on like a bookshelf. But we just jump over the gap. Like, why would you not just jump over the gap? Fun.
All right, we have we're coming up on the end of BBH here for Weegee. Finishing it up pretty quickly. Going to deal with the big Mr. I.
Yes, the giant eyeball.
Yeah.
A monster you think would be a lot harder to kill than he is, but just pretty much a normal eyeball with just
bigger hitboxes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a kid, I had no idea how to take care of them, so like I was always scared out of my mind because I'm like, how do I get rid of these guys? Where's this star? But it's always a good time figuring out.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game, like as a kid, like you just wouldn't know unless somebody told you. Like running around the snowman to kill him, running around the eyeballs to kill him, as long as they're looking at you. Like, it's just a lot of weird things like that going on. As Gainai can't take care of this eyeball, is giving him trouble here.
Weegee getting a bit of a ledge grab instead of what? Oh, okay, that was a camera angle that happened. Whenever that happens, I'm always just confused. My brain's trying to reconcile what I'm seeing, and then it's like, oh, okay, never mind, it's fine.
Yeah, a lot of weird camera angles happen in corridors of this game.
For sure.
Very strange. Oh, and Gainai, I think, was probably expecting another small boo to come out of that wall. Didn't get the that good ending that you normally see there. It does take care of the big boo regardless, as he is able to grab the star.
Yeah, slipping off. It looks like he fell off instead of landing off, so he has to do a bit of a get-up animation there.
Oh, wait! What just happened? Gainai.
Woo! Gainai almost falling off the platform in BBH. Very dangerous.
That might have been on purpose. Did you see the boo, like, warp to the other side?
You think so? That's not a strat I can say I have necessarily seen before. But,
yeah,
hey.
Yeah, Dupe's saying you can reset the boo by doing that wall kick there. That was crazy. I didn't know that. I thought like Gainai was about to fall, and then I saw the boo warp, and I was like, oh my god.
That's so interesting. I've never seen someone employ that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, Weegee moving in to DDD.
Yeah.
One of the second swimming stage in the game. Although I suppose you can count Wet Dry World. I don't know if I can Wet Dry World because it halves and halves, but whatever.
Oh, well,
DDD 100 coin coming out of Weegee. Oh, Weegee almost getting caught in the jet stream.
Yeah, was having a hard time swimming for those coins there at the beginning.
Yeah, gotta be careful. It's an instant death if you get caught in that.
Yeah, luckily did not get quite close enough. It's dangerously close though. He tries to take these optimal camera angles to avoid all the lag while swimming in these vertical circles here.
The corridors of DDD, truly a challenge within themselves. Moving into the second half of DDD here for Weegee. Meanwhile, Gainai's finishing up I believe, last 2 stars in BBH, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, has 3 more, I believe. You leave BBH with 66 stars like Weegee has. This is the first star you do after BBH.
Yep, you're right. Let's take a look at my notes here. I have some rudimentary splits pulled up for 120, but since it sometimes differs and not always accurate. Speaking of things that also miss, including Weegee misses the wall kick, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, and he misses the wall kick again. Cannot quite get it going, but is up there now. He hops and skips his way to grabbing these first red coins here.
Yeah, we're going to see, hopefully, some pretty good gameplay from the both of them here. DDD 100 is pretty notorious for being problematic, especially right here. If you don't hit the wall kick quite right, you can fall back into the water. But I do believe there's a strat that is not often implemented, where you don't actually fall off the sub here. And I've never seen someone do it in our run, but I do know it's possible. So I'm excited to see maybe something like that happens here in the next kind of, as a lot of 120 runners start spinning up. There's been quite a few that have been cropping up over the last year or so. So seeing some of those newer strategies implemented, I think, is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, not quite sure what strategy you're talking about, but yeah, that would be very cool to see. I always love watching the new strategies like the one that Jogi released. Not sure we'll see it here. Might be a bit too new. I did hear a lot of runners were kind of struggling just with the optimal camera movements.
Yeah,
But
that's
gonna
what
be
I'm
a
saying,
fun one.
TJK. It's only about a second time save, but if you do get it, that's a second time save.
That's a free second by just changing the camera and the star order.
Changing the camera, the star order, the movement. It's everything.
It's free. It's a free second, man. Come on.
Yeah. But yeah, it would be interesting to see as 120 moves into lower and lower time territory. See what happens. I'm very excited for this. I think this next year for the 120 category is going to be massive. You have Cheese taking back the world record. Simply is doing a marathon 120 grind next month. Of course, we have all these fantastic runners participating in tournaments and trying to go for 120 records themselves. It's going to be an eventful year, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to be a really fun one, and I'm very happy I was able to host this 120 star tournament with a lot of the top runners who are doing things like that. So, gonna be a fun one. I'm very looking forward to this year as we're swimming through Dire Docks here in the race. Gainai gonna be doing his 100 coin. Weegee had a very nice ending on his 100 coin. Beginning was a little iffy on the swimming, as Gainai doesn't get very optimal swimming there. It looked like he clipped the wall.
Yeah, but he doesn't almost get trapped, though. I will say that. So I would say that Gainai didn't didn't lose any more time than Weegee did in that area.
Yeah, it was definitely, it looked a little better than Weegee's. Gonna be grabbing these coins. Does need a good ending, and the sub part is probably the harder one to do cleanly.
We have Weegee moving into Fire Sea right now. Going to see if he can be able to make Lava Boost Cycle. I'd be surprised if he didn't, but still, there's always some bits and pieces with Lava Boost Cycle that sometimes it just doesn't happen. And well, I don't know if it's going to be trouble for these runners, but you never know.
Yeah, Weegee looking pretty good on his Fire Sea Cycle, and it doesn't get the triple jump.
Yeah, that
Why
may
does I
cost
say
him.
that? Gonna go for it anyway. He does look okay.
Oh, wow.
Barely. Oh, but doesn't get the long jump and takes it down. Oh my god.
Wow, that was just a series of unfortunate events right there.
That was insane.
Whew,
He got the Lava Boost Cycle even with those side flip long jumps.
Yeah, just that long jump is tough.
It is. It is.
Yeah, just like I said, it can be a lot in Fire Sea. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible to happen here in Fire Sea. Yes. Hopefully he can get his Lava Boost back on this second try as well. Looking very similar to the first one, and it takes a ground pound. That might do it.
He thinks he has time.
He's going for it. And just barely makes
goodness.
it again.
Pixel perfect. Wow. That is amazing. I've never seen someone make mistakes like that and still be able to make it.
Yeah, that was a bit wild. But can't grab this last coin. It does grab it.
kind of a strange angle there. I'm concerned whether he's gonna get nope, able to make it. I was a little concerned if he would get in that. There's that perfect angle when Mario's against two perpendicular walls where he can't wall kick off of both of them.
Yeah, you're like in a corner and the game just doesn't allow you to wall kick.
I know. I don't know why I made a corner sound more complicated than it is. But
These two perpendicular walls right next to each other, forming a right 90-degree angle.
Exactly.
You mean a corner? Yes, a corner. Yes.
It's big brain time. That's right.
It is big brain time. All right, but Weegee finishing up his Fire Sea was a very good one after taking that death. A very unfortunate one for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely give some Gainai a little extra time to make a comeback. So we'll see what ends up happening here.
And is only a couple stars behind. Is a Fire Sea being one of those stars, but he's been doing really well since I want to say like what Lethal Lava Land. He's been doing a good job. Vanish Cap is when he took that death. He's been slowly kind of making up the seconds as he goes along.
Yeah, it seems that Weegee has made fewer mistakes, but the mistakes that he has made have definitely allowed Gainai to make up time pretty quickly. Gainai has, I think, been a lot about very minor mistakes. Some of them kind of medium, some of them small, but it seems that if Weegee's making big mistakes like that, eventually he could catch up to him.
Absolutely, and he did make a minor one there, missing the first Manta Ring. Not that big of a deal. Was not thwarted by the Manta. Yeah, it was not the end of the world.
Thank goodness. I gotta say, one of the best things I ever learned was watching that hitbox video for the Manta Rings. If you miss the first two and you would need to get the fifth, the hitbox is tilted. So, best video I ever watched. My goodness. Yeah,
they just get all kind of distorted in many different ways.
No idea what the playtesters were thinking on that one, but
they were thinking, just get the first rings and they'll be fine. Release it. Yeah. That was the mindset.
Kind of taking kind of an interesting angle there on the long jump towards the wall kick to the pole. I don't see that one too often, so. Looks like Gainai is having, so far, an okay Fire Sea. Looks to be on pace for Lava Boo Cycle. Looks to be getting it fairly comfortably.
Yeah, very comfortable for Gainai. Taking a big old arc up to that platform.
For sure.
Let's see if he can get this good ending here. As he does. Very clean Fire Sea from Gainai.
Absolutely. Nice to see that in a race. Oh, just as we say that, not able to get the wall kick to close it out.
I should know by now to hold my tongue until the star is grabbed. Because there's always the possibility of something happening. Oh my gosh, Gainai almost diving out of the little toilet bowl area. Little funnel.
Yeah. Luckily for Mario, there is actually an invisible wall on the other side that stops you from falling off the other side.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
I only learned this recently because I've done it like 3 times in the last 3 days. But it's a bit of assurance for the runner.
Very, very nice, very nice. I did not know about an invisible wall. Good to know that it's there. I'll start diving off the back end.
Yeah, there's kind of a half pipe that sort of covers it. It's
okay.
It's a very strange hitbox. There's a lot of hitboxes in this game that I'm just confused about.
Yeah, a lot of weird things in this game. That's what I was saying earlier. There's like an infinite knowledge you could have about this game, and it still wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
It's absolutely wild. But Weegee with like a 107 uptime. We'll see what Gainai's uptime is. He's doing pretty well. He's only got a couple more stars here.
Yeah, able to pull off that first Manta ring, get Manta done right away.
A pretty good job
and
to
missing
save
the
the
star.
time. Oh, Gainai having to swim around. Weegee not able to get this wall kick. Gainai does grab the star before Weegee gets the wall kick. And
Both
takes
runners-
an amp to the face.
Both runners struggling a little bit in their respective stages so far, but seeming like they're going on their way anyway.
Absolutely, and it's been an okay 100 coin other than that little mishap from Weegee. Gainai finishes up his final star. No, he's got one more after this, right?
I believe so.
Finish up with 74 stars in DDD. Because that's what Weegee's got, and this is his first. Believe that is correct. We'll watch him do that. Real quick, this tournament is sponsored, guys. Integrity, ATL, and GotValues.com. Those are the little logos you see up there at the top. GotValues.com is where you will go for this sponsorship. They are dedicated to help people find their own personal values. Everyone's got their own values to live by, and they would like to help people identify what those are, so you can make better decisions in life, more connected to your own personal values, and be more confident in hard times like right now. There's a lot of uncertainty going on. Be more certain in your decisions. GotValues.com. Click the free values assessment tab for your free values assessment. And that's what I got. That's what I got for you guys. Nice quick little promo as Gainai finishes up his DDD. Just going to be grabbing this final star here, the Vanish Cap 1.
Yep, getting it done. You see all those poles up top, big chillin'. Man, I don't think I've ever used those poles or anything. I remember attempting to as a kid, but not in recent memory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Weegee going for the slightly harder strat there.
Oh, wait, what just happened to Gainai? Just hit the top of the cage there.
Yeah, interesting.
Can you not swim through the top of the cage?
I thought you could, but...
Maybe not. Okay, that's learning something new all the time.
Interesting.
Yeah, cam clip from above. Interesting.
I mean, hey, you gotta think about it. It's a cage. I'd be surprised, but here we are.
Come on, guys. All right, Drogi, I apologize. I will. I'll have you on as a commentator later on, and you can tell me everything there is to know about this game.
Yeah, just so you're aware, Mark, there's a little bit of, looks like the stream just effed a little bit. At least that's what's going on in chat right now. And it is cutting out a little bit on my side as well, for you and your stream, so.
All right.
Looks like it might just be a hiccup.
Yeah, just a slight hiccup. I still have internet service. OBS and Twitch can be a bit strange. Looks like it's okay. Back to 4,000 kilobits.
Good to see.
Should be back up and going. Sorry about that, guys. Internet, it's a bit iffy right now. There is like a massive snowstorm over here on the East Coast. Not snowing where I'm at, but it's extremely cold.
Yeah, I was having internet issues myself the other day, so I was like, huh, is my ISP just deciding to die real quick? But seems to be a-okay now. Weegee going for a few harder strats there. The triple jump wall kick is dangerous. If you don't get that angle right, it's a fall. It's a very, very unfortunate fall, but able to make it as many times as he needs to.
Yeah, very nice for Weegee to get that. I always enjoy watching that in races. Shows a little bit of confidence in the harder strats. Oh my gosh, and Gainai dolphin diving into the corner.
Yeah, no bonk though. That's what matters.
Yeah, oh, missing the blue coin. Okay, he's got it.
Yeah, seems to be okay for the most part. We got Weegee going for secrets here in Wet Dry World. I don't know if he got the second secret, but
I believe he did. There's just some that box has a really weird hitbox. I don't know if it's like all boxes or just that one, but
yeah, I don't have any audio on my side, so going based off of visuals.
Yeah, absolutely. Discord does not allow you to share audio.
Ooh, Gainai having a little bit of trouble trying to get inside the town.
Yeah, raising the water level a bit. Gonna waste a couple seconds having to swim down.
For sure.
But it does not affect anything inside the downtown area, though. Still gonna have to do this exact same movement. Just a short swim down to the bottom.
I will say I'm getting a bit of interference on my side. Stream isn't updating, so I will be a little in the dark for a bit until that restabilizes. So, oh, there we go.
Yeah, it seems like there's some lag here with the OBS and everything, like going up and down a little bit. I apologize, guys. Hopefully it will stabilize in just a second. It's a couple little hiccups here and there.
Much better. There we go. Everything's coming back. Weegee is now in THI. Going to do 100 coin, it looks like.
Yeah, stream does keep lagging, guys. I apologize. It is going up and down. I'm not losing internet service. I don't know if it's like OBS or Twitch or what's going on, but do apologize.
Getting knocked by the Goomba there. Done. Opting not to go for the, I do believe there is a newer strat where, I'm not sure exactly how much time save it is, but you do Koopa Race plus, 100 coin.
Yeah, that's been known for a while. Most runners just really haven't decided to pick it up because it is very dangerous, and there's like a lot of RNG involved when it comes down to the time you actually save.
True, and I think the only runner I've seen pick it up so far, just to try it out, is Tago. But other than that, not too many major runners from what I've seen have decided to give it a go. But we'll see. We'll see if it becomes more popular as time goes on.
Yeah, Tago did it in the tournament on his last race, and at the final, like we're at the finish line where you finish the race, one of the Goomba, as soon as he turned to look at it, just like walked right off the edge. One of the big Goombas, and we were like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, I've seen that happen more than a few times in some practice sessions with a friend of mine. It's unfortunate when it happens.
It is unfortunate. It's not a good time.
You ever seen the Koopa get crushed by one of the balls?
Yes, I saw that clip from Do Whatever. Just going by that little dispenser, I guess, the ball dispenser. That's some good stuff.
Always funny to see the surprised reactions coming out of the runners when that happens.
Yeah.
But looks like Gainai's looks to be finishing up what Dry World here pretty easily while Weegee finishes red coins inside THI.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far apart the runners are currently. Looks like Weegee might have gained a bit more time over Gainai, you know, while we were kind of going through those technical issues and everything like that. Gainai can't finding the warp, a little too far to the left. Does end up finding it.
Good to see. I do believe that's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, that's the last star in What Dry World. Or there might be, hold on, there might be one more.
Let's see, I think he's got one more to go. I'm not sure which one it is. Forget which one he's got. It's in Japanese, I can't even read it. Okay, it's the top of the town.
Top of the town, okay, that's what I figured. Taking an interesting triple jump there. Not able to make it, but able to stay upright. That's what matters.
Yeah, absolutely. Did go for that quick triple jump. Didn't have to like stop and line it up. Just do a quick side flip. But didn't fall down. That is the important thing after missing that. Oh, Weegee missing the Wiggler on the jump off the platform there.
Yeah, but Wiggler is probably one of the slowest stars pretty much in the game, arguably, so yeah, if you're gonna lose time here, I guess better to lose time here, because I mean, I don't think I've ever died to Wiggler, but
it is very obnoxious to have to deal with.
Yeah, especially in a game that relies on speed. Text boxes, man. Ooh.
A bunch of text boxes. Just getting into that loading zone itself is not a fast thing to do.
For sure.
It's similar to like the Womp fight in which like you kind of have to like hit its back a couple times, or the Wiggler it's like its head. But getting into that warp zone, unlike the big Womp, is the difference maker there.
All right, finishing Piranha Plants for Weegee. Meanwhile, looks like Gainai is going to be going for one of the Mountain Stars.
Yeah, going to be going up. Might do the Wiggler himself here. Might be doing the top. And he is going for the Mountain Star. Very nice left side clip.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. You know, this is one of the strats that it's fairly, I would say, compared to most other strats that you have to learn, which, you know, have to take a lot of time and effort to learn. Left side mountain clip is one of those that you can just put an afternoon into and you can understand what's going on. So it's very nice, especially for runners who usually go all the way around. It's not very difficult to learn at all. You just got to be careful with how you position yourself.
Yeah, exactly. As we see Weegee actually doing the right side mountain clip. Both runners clipping.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is time save between either of them, but I personally consider left side to be easier. So
left side is definitely faster. Left side does save a decent amount of time. Not exactly sure how much time though. No. Chat freaking out. I've said in previous races, I didn't say it today, but the channel rewards, like I need to change them. They are too low for these kinds of views in these races, and that's like not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to like burp every 5 seconds and blow vaporings all over the place. So, I do refund the points after each race, so you guys are not getting completely scammed. But
Weegee opting. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if somebody wants to redeem a Rubik's Cube solve, I'll pan the camera down and do that. But I'm not gonna be burping and blowing vaporings. This is not what's happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say Weegee opting to not go for that. I believe if you hang off like the very edge there, you can make the Koopa a little bit faster. A distance thing from what I remember, but I don't quite personally understand how it works. But I have seen that in the past.
All right, Weegee grabbing the Toadstar, making his way into TTM.
Nope, stream looking to have a little bit of trouble here.
God. Sorry everybody for whoever's watching. Is just laggy McLaggikins here. I still have internet access, which is very strange. Like none of the runners are losing feed. It's just it's just like OBS or it's just Twitch. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
Yeah, sometimes OBS Studio can be a little bit finicky. I had to mess around with the network settings for like a solid 4 hours before tailoring it to my needs.
Yeah, I've done that. It's on the server like that's like in my own state. Not sure exactly what's going on. But Weegee missing the mountain clip, but having a nice rollout to back it up. Is realizing you don't do reds by themselves in 120 star, so is not able to do that backup. Jumps down to grab the coins. And its stream is lagging out once again. Just real quick. Alright. Back online. Looking like we're back online.
Looks like it. Your voice stopped roboting, so.
Sick. Okay. It's just brief moments of like 0 kilobit connection and then we're fine.
Yeah, it's actually an issue I had for some time with my own OBS. I have no idea what caused it, but it just kind of stopped after a while, so.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just consistency of the internet. If it loses like a little bit of strength, it'll just kind of crash. Not entirely sure, but regardless, Weegee in TTM going on his 100 coin. Gainai trying to get there himself. He's on 100 coin of THI.
Yeah, closing this gap is, I think, going to be pretty tough, depending on depending on how Weegee decides to play SL and Tippy. So I think it's going to be a race. I will say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Weegee jumping into the water there. Gainai jumping into the water. Gainai, like we were saying earlier, just making more small mistakes.
Yeah, it's not definitely not the easiest to pick up every single time, but you know, gotta make do. Gotta make do.
Absolutely. Oh, and taking a big bonk from the Goomba.
Who almost taking another one. Able to avoid it without too many issues, though.
Yeah. And OBS actually crashing completely, and Gainai taking a death in the red zone.
No. That is at 80 coins. Ouch.
That sucks. And chat, not even able to see it. OBS actually going all the way down for that
dying.
one. All right, as we reconnect here to Twitch. All right, we should be good here.
Are we back? Excellent. Microsoft wants to know Mark's location. New spokesman for PowerPoint.
Yeah. Microsoft, I don't want you to know my location. You don't need it. You do software and Word documents. You don't need to know where I live. I'm sorry. But not sorry. But
yeah, but that's gonna be a massive time loss on Gainai's side. Dying at 80 coins is just really rough to do, especially in such a long 100 coin like this.
Yeah, chat not able to see it. because the stream went down like right as it happened, but Gainai dying at the Reds area of this 100 coin. We saw that from Heisenberg actually as he raced Paracusia. It's pretty unfortunate. The race was pretty the race was pretty close, a bit closer than this one, and just dying right there is really unfortunate.
For sure. Weegee finishing up Lone Mushroom pretty quickly here. Very clean.
Yeah, Weegee is almost done with TTM himself.
Yeah, almost a full stage ahead at this point of Gainai.
Yeah, and it really was that death there at the end there. I'm trying to think how much time it is. Like 1.5 to 2 minutes probably of time loss. Probably like 1.5 minutes. Probably not quite 2 minutes. Not 100% sure how long this 100 star takes. Good coin star.
Oh, Weegee missing the monkey. Gonna have to lure him back into position. Oh, not getting it. The monkey's running.
All right. Weegee is gonna go do the glitch here, jumping on the side. And it looks like he's got it. Very nice from Weegee. That backup after like missing the initial grab can be, oh my god. Why OBS?
Oh, what's it? Do you have your bitrate set to VBR or CBR, by the way?
My bitrate? I'm not sure. Bitrate is at 4,000. What do you?
There should be like what's it called? A choice thing for. I've had issues in the past where VBR causes like my throughput to spike and the internet can't handle it, so it just dies.
You talking about the encoder?
It should be. Let's see. Encoder should be NVENC and the. What's it
Yeah,
called?
I've got NVENC on the encoder.
Yeah, and the let's see.
Advanced.
An output under rate control.
Is it?
What's that saying?
Is it advanced settings?
Yeah, it's in the advanced output mode. There's a control there called rate control. I find that if I set that to CBR, it helps a little, but
I don't even see rate control on here.
interesting. Wait, are you using Streamlabs?
I'm using OBS.
Okay, regular OBS. Hold on.
I don't like have these problems like ever. I don't know what's going on, to be honest.
Well, that's the story of a lot of tournaments, isn't it? It's always internet problems.
Always, dude.
Logistics. It's always never predictable.
Nope. I do have the local recording, so we do have the audio and visual from that will be on YouTube. So unfortunate that streaming it live is causing issues.
It'll be okay for the most part, though.
Hopefully can come back live for the ending. For the ending section. We've only got like 20 minutes left. It just needs to stay alive.
Yeah, we're getting pretty darn close to the end of the run right now.
We
see how
are.
Tippy goes for both parties now.
Yep, Weegee just needing I think 4 more stars before getting up into Tippy. One of those is the 100 coin star, so we'll take him just a minute to grab that.
Yeah, definitely the longest star in TTM by far.
Okay, this is strange. I have internet access, but OBS just kind of quit entirely. It's not reconnecting. I'm going to exit OBS and then restart it real fast.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Stream issues.
Yep, and as I restarted, it's perfectly fine.
A classic OBS studio classic.
Yep. Screen share this for you real fast.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what happened. Literally restarted OBS, and it's working perfectly fine now. Hopefully, all the issues stay that way. But regardless, Weegee in Snowman's Land, doing his 100 coin star, only has this one left before he's off to Tippy. And having trouble getting this triple jump up, does end up getting it, but falling down.
Ouch.
Yeah, Yeah, not the cleanest 100 coins so far, but is getting into the igloo.
Absolutely. Commentator forgetting vowels exist and saying words that don't exist. All right, cool.
Yeah, just noises work too. You just have to make a few noises to express your emotions going on.
Absolutely.
Gainai hits 100 coin here in TTM, gets that C up slide.
Ooh, gotta be careful there. You almost tossed himself off the slide there. It can be very frustrating.
Yeah, this is a very tricky slide. It takes a lot more practice to get all the coins here than that CCM slide. There's a lot more tight turns, little bumps in the road. But thankfully you're not racing any virtual penguins or other animals. There's no monkey you're trying to race down the slide.
Yeah. Bit on the convenient side. Weegee getting to the end here of 100 coin, looks like. Picking up the reds.
Yeah, ooh, going real fast. Can't quite kill this spin drift here. Gainai grabbing his last coin of his 100. Ooh,
I do believe what's it called? I do believe at the end of TTC or TTM 100 there is a strategy that I've only really ever see D would ever do, where you grab the you grab a red coin at the end, so the star spawns closer to the star on the mushroom. But again, I very rarely have seen it.
Yeah, over in TTM, I have seen that as well. I don't know how much time it actually saves. It could be one of those strats that can save time if you get really good at it. Because I know there's a lot of those out there. Runners don't adopt things very quickly. Just because it takes so much time to actually implement.
Gainai missing the first attempt at trying to do breeze and then not able to get up the second time. Let's see if third time's the charm. Yep, looks to be good.
Yeah, was able to get in there. That Chucky went really far to the left and kind of looked to be in his way a bit. Didn't want to run around it. But does get the star eventually. As Weegee goes for Wilko clip up with the tippy. And he's got it.
Wow. Impressive stuff. Here we go, the cloud stage, the bane of 120 star runners' existences.
As Weegee takes an awkward angle down to that cloud.
Very close.
I was thinking he might be dead there, but was able to catch the edge of the cloud.
Yeah, opting to go a slightly safer route from what I remember. You can save a little bit of time by not picking up HMC 100. There's a way to pick up one of the coins and fly all the way back up. It saves I think of 2 seconds if I'm not mistaken, but Weegee opting for a bit of a safer route as he has a pretty comfy lead here. Wouldn't want to lose that to something, but able to make it just fine.
Yeah, Weegee not needing to take anything too dangerous here, just needs to be consistent and get all the stars here in Tippy without any major Tippy meltdowns. Oh my gosh, and Gainai
opting to go for not a backup I've seen before personally, but Gainai opting to go for the backup to the ice house instead of continuing a 100s.
Yeah, it seemed to be the optimal backup instead of chasing down that money bag all the way. Just take a quick turn to the left and jump in there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've personally never seen it, so always interesting to see strats like that pop up in race situations.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick thinking from Gainai.
Ooh, getting bonked by the spin drift.
Yeah. Spin drifts, not hug friendly. Have to avoid them at all costs.
We got Weegee in arguably the hardest stage in 120 and the game, TTC, starting off with hundreds.
Wait, did Weegee just ledge grab the flipper? I never see ledge grabs on the flipper.
Yeah, it's notoriously difficult.
It's just... Alright, well, Weegee not falling down, avoiding having to go all the way back up.
Able to make it just fine. Otherwise, looking like a fairly clean TTC 100 so far. Oh, what a backup!
That was so sick from Weegee there.
I have not seen many people at all recover from something like that. So that is very quick. Oh, and just as I say that, he's still alive, man.
he's going for it, dude. He still needs that box at the top of that little ramp.
He does, but my goodness. Oh
my! And the bad angle, and he's still alive.
What is going on? What are these camera angles?
Weegee is just yeeting it all over the place, And
Yeah,
it's,
opting for the safe route this time. Wow.
some unprecedented movement here from Weegee as he takes the side flip dive.
That was one of the shallowest, like, the least turn I've ever seen to make a side flip dive. I was fully expecting him to just do this, do a jump and then fall off.
That was something from Weegee.
That was an experience right there. You saw it here live, folks. Here at twitch.tv/Markinator99 at the Clash of the Titans.
Yes, sir. A lot of crazy things can happen in 120, especially in no reset races.
Yeah, I think that's the great thing about 120. You know, there's just so much, there is an insane amount of content you can get out of a 120-star race compared to something like 16. You know exactly what's going to be the main things that are going to happen in a 16-star race. So,
oh,
like right there.
Like right there, Weegee going for moving reds and taking a bonk.
Yeah, you see all kinds of interesting things happen in a 120-star race that you'd never get to see in some of the lower star categories. So definitely interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if he's gonna go for moving reds again. I wonder if he knows that he has like a pretty good lead here.
Ooh, not able to get the triple jump off to get to moving bars though.
Yeah, hangs there for a second.
Yeah.
Thinking about his life choices as he decides to just yeet himself off the edge.
Yeah, that's a rough one. I've done that to myself a few times.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
I don't know. We said anything could happen. Anything could happen there in Tippy.
And that is indeed holding. Tippy still being the harbinger of whatever the hell this is.
Oh my gosh, and still having trouble on this triple jump.
Yeah, able to finally... Oh! Not hitting the ledge grab, but getting high enough.
Yeah, he looked fine. Maybe like wasn't holding right to actually like grab the ledge. Not sure what was going on there.
Oh yeah, Mark, as a note, it does look like Weegee's stream is about 30 seconds ahead.
Oh, did it? Yeah, because when I reset OBS, that makes sense. I have to realign them.
We shall pause.
Yeah, we shall pause Weegee as he jumps into this clock. So he's not as far ahead as we thought. He was about 30 seconds further after the OBS reset.
Yeah, Gainai has some pretty good amount of time save to make up here in TTC against Weegee. And I mean, if Weegee continues to make those kinds of mistakes, Gainai can make a pretty big gain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gain is in his name. It's funny. Gainai gains. Let's go.
He is.
And they are effectively synced. Gainai trying to go for Wilko clip and able to make it.
All right. So both runners getting Wilko clip in this race. Weegee, did he go for moving reds or is he going for flippers?
I think he was trying to go for flippies.
I did not see exactly. But Gainai falling off of Cloud Stage.
At the very least, it was a quick fall, but that does put him outside the castle. That is a massive time loss.
Hey guys, I think it's like 45 seconds to a minute of time loss to fall off Cloud Stage like that.
Even worse, he got Wilko clip, which means he has to go for it again.
He did get Wilko clip, so
yeah, that is
absolutely
very dangerous. That's one of the dangerous side effects of deciding to go for Wilko clip. If you go for it once, you have to go for it every time.
That is rough. As Weegee falls off in TikTok.
Whew. Both of these runners having a bit of a tough time just moving into Tippy here. Understandably, hardest area in the entire game for sure, but
it's unprecedented what exactly we're seeing here from two top runners.
Volantis, when your stream died, so did Weegee's skill.
Oh, that's not nice, man. Wait, don't die again, Gainai. Oh my gosh.
No deaths here, folks. Only gameplay.
Yep.
Gainai opting to go for the second wing cap for safety.
Yep, Gainai just probably wanting to get through this Cloud Stage.
Volantis putting pressure on Weegee. Not that Weegee's probably paying attention, but he's doing it.
Yeah, as Weegee takes a bit of a stroll here to grab this, get a hand star.
Yeah, Weegee taking a bit of extra time to just take a break. Understandably, I don't know what Gainai is doing.
Has Gainai forgotten the route in which he's supposed to be going?
That is verifiable.
He
I think
needs
he's-
to
I
jump
think
into
he
that cannon across the way, and so
Yeah,
he
I
can
don't think-
shoot up.
I don't think he's gotten one of the red coins. He's looking for it.
Perhaps I'm very confused what Gainai is doing as Weegee goes for moving reds.
Once more.
Yeah,
There it
did fall down a bit. All right,
There it
very
is.
nice ending from him. Gainai falling down again. What is he doing?
Gainai.
Oh my god.
Goodness. That is so unfortunate. Ouch.
That's rough. Taking a long extended pause here from Gainai.
I understand what that is. Oh, he was missing the first coin. Got it. That's rough. Especially this late in the race.
Yeah, he's taking a long pause. We were using his audio. Very quiet. A moment of silence for the young 120 runner.
Yeah, but it does look like Weegee is now in Rainbow Ride doing a quick Lakitu bounce. Very clean.
Oh, and he fell down into the moat trying to get up.
That is unfortunate. It's these things that they kind of get into your head, and it's just hard to come back. Wait, is he going to do what I think he's going to do?
Gainai might be giving up here. I don't know what exactly is going on. Is making his way around.
Yeah, I was thinking he was trying to go for the death plane and missing it again. Oh boy, we have a bit of a Mario meltdown coming from Gainai. I think what he was trying to do was that there's like a pixel's worth of death plane up there, and it'll reset Mario's position to right on top of the bridge. So,
Okay, does end up jumping over that corner there up the bridge finally. But yeah, that death plane for sure is it definitely doesn't like help him at all, but maybe to blow off some steam, just go up there and take that pixel death area.
I think if you do it ideally Volantis, it is a little faster than Mario having to go like through the rest. I'm not quite sure. Or is it messing around? It's one of the two.
Yeah, I don't know. Weegee taking a bunch of lag here as he runs against the breeze.
Yeah, a little strange he decided not to see left here.
Yeah, could have easily taken out some of that lag, but I don't know. Gainai just needs to finish this cloud stage, man. That's what Gainai needs to do.
Yeah, cloud stage is rough. It's always a 120 star runner's bane of existence because you get this far and cloud stage just says, "Yo, what up? It's time to get wrecked," and it's so heart-wrenching when you see it happen.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's just so much time loss. Like it's such a small mistake as Weegee takes a death.
Yeah.
Tippy is going absolutely insane today.
Yeah, content, folks. Gainai finishing out cloud stage. This one was actually a pretty good attempt. No major issues for that particular set of reds, but those first two, man, that's put him in a really disadvantageous position. Weegee once again. Oh my goodness! How did he get that ledge grab? Doing 100 coin here.
Yeah, Weegee not getting the best kill on this Lakitu. I was about to say going for it, but decided not to just in case something happened. Cannot blame that one on me. Oh, but what a backup!
Yeah, I've never seen one like that before. A very clean movement by Weegee. Oh, Gainai staying alive, taking a bit of a fall in TTC, but not dying. Once again, able to make the save.
Oh, Weegee needs one extra coin. That one just yeeted off the edge. Just gonna spawn the star.
Yeah. Oh, and not getting the triple jump once again. Gainai still not dead. But both of these runners had trouble in TTC, clearly. It's a hard stage mentally, especially because of how everything controls. But
Absolutely.
yeah, not dying. That's the important part.
Yeah, as we saw from Weegee on that 100 coin, just stay alive and you'll probably be able to finish the star. Alright, yeah. I'm not sure if Gainai really has a way back into this race at this point after the meltdown on Cloud. If Gainai had like gotten like a pretty decent Cloud stage from the get-go, and Gainai takes another death there.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be rough in Gainai's favor. Like,
I mean, there could have been time save for him to catch up. I mean,
there
possibly.
is theoretical time save if Weegee dies or misses the carpet on Big House. The likelihood of that is low.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, he meant to he went for the 100 coin. I guess thought he entered on stop time.
Yeah, let's look like it.
He's taking a moment to collect himself. Is wondering why everything is moving.
Weegee doing something on the carpets? Yeah, 120 races are brutal. They really take a toll, especially when you're this far into the race. You've gotten this far. Weegee pulling some very risky acrobatics up here in the Big House.
Weegee having a good time here on the carpet. I definitely think Weegee knows what's happening here. He knows where he's at as far as the lead goes. But I applaud Gainai for continuing to race this out to go for these stars.
Yep, you have to respect the commitment that these runners even put towards runs that may have not been themselves in top caliber, finishing a run, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll see if he decides to finish here, but definitely continuing as the other runner is continuing is very nice.
Yep, it looks like Weegee is able to get to the top of the Big House with minimal issues.
Yeah, Gainai not happy with himself, rage pausing all over the place.
Oh, in chat, typing, I'm having an okay time, don't worry. Well, Gainai, I hope you know, if you're listening,
okay.
You're a fantastic runner, and it's all good.
Yeah, we love you, Gainai. You're doing a fantastic job. As Weegee doesn't quite get the Lakitu bounce looking for. Doing these reds as a backup.
Finishing out, getting pretty close to the end of Rainbow Ride here for Weegee.
Yeah, only has a couple more stars to do. Does have to do that Lakitu bounce, and then probably like, you know,
I think
the pendulum.
Yeah,
swinging into the breeze.
Swinging, yeah.
I think those are his last two. Oh, Gainai, nice wall kick, avoiding any tragedies there.
Yeah, trying to get the wall kick here. Side flips, man. Side flips are the worst mechanic in his game, I swear.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and Weegee missing it once more. He is going for this, you know, real difficult Lakitu bounce.
Opting to go for swinging? Yeah, going for the backup version of swinging in the breeze here. I thought he was gonna try the pseudo pro route there, but opting for the safer strategy.
Yeah, was able to triple jump all the way up there. Just barely though. Didn't quite land on the very top. Able to get up there. And now he just needs to get this Lakitu bounce, otherwise he will have to go all the way up the left side and gets a weird wall kick and does have to run up the left side.
Yeah, it does look like it. Luckily speaking, it's not an insane amount of time lost to do so, but definitely do lose time on it. I think it's like optimally the most basic of Lakitu bounces, as far as I'm aware, save maybe 2 seconds, but the more advanced ones can save up to 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a pretty decent time save, definitely. But oh, bonking does land on the carpet. Weegee is the king of like bonking and tippy, and then still staying alive.
Seems there are a few technical issues again, a bit of cutting out here and there. At least on my side.
Yes, as I do get the notification from OBS as we have reached 0 kilobits. Oh my god.
And that is how the ISP rolls, unfortunately. Honestly, I blame Twitch servers because they've been doing this to me too sometimes, but I don't know, Twitch needs to fix their shit.
Yeah,
it's been
real.
It's been for the last few days. I've noticed Twitch has been like really intermittent. We have Weegee here going for another Lakitu bounce, missing it again and falling.
He missed the cannon shot as well.
Yeah, that's rough.
And he just cannot get this final star. And yeah, we need this to come back online for the live viewers so they can see what's happening, or perhaps Weegee doesn't want that to happen. Weegee.
Kind of having a bit of trouble finishing up reds here, but still able to get her done.
Yeah, I think I'm not entirely sure what exactly is going on with Weegee here. He's having like more trouble with this than I think I've seen any other runner have.
Yeah, this is tough. I guess a piece of it's a mindset thing, definitely. A piece of it is just being ready to go for it. It is a difficult strat. He's doing the hardest possible strat you can do for Lakitu bounce, which is the glitchy wall kick and the insta side flip. So, I mean,
oh my gosh!
Cruiser.
This is a rough one.
This is a race that happened.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. I'm not quite sure what to say. Both runners having difficult times in their respective stages. Definitely not the easiest, but ouch. And we got an unfortunate death from Gainai trying to hit Lakitu bounce. That one is so risky. Lakitu bounce is scary.
It really is. We've been, as we can see from both runners here. Weegee, please!
Oh my goodness!
It's just he just can't get it, man. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Like
it's cursed.
This is cursed. This race is cursed.
All right, this is absolutely insane. But that, I think I might have to restart OBS again. This is insane with the live, going live with everything. Give me 1 second. All right, screen share for you. Here we go. Boom.
Thank you. And it looks like Weegee was able to get the cannon star in the meanwhile. Wow, that was a bit of a struggle for Weegee. That was, I think, almost 4 deaths to getting up there. Maybe 5.
It was so many. I think it was more than that, to be honest. Like, it was so many deaths to get that last star. I don't know what was going on, but I know the stream went down as like the whole thing was going on. I don't know what's up. It's got to be like OBS and Twitch or something, because we still
been having intermittent issues for like the last week, and they've said nothing about it. So.
Yeah, it's actually been insane.
Another fall from Gainai, unfortunately, on swinging in the breeze.
Yeah, Gainai backflipping back into Rainbow Ride. But yeah, Weegee on the final stage here.
Yep, finishing up reds for bits here.
Oh, Weegee, or Gainai, I mean, taking the long rage pause.
Weegee friggin' doing that insane jump dive. I thought he was gonna fall off. Whew.
Yeah, that's some pro movement right there on those little brick blocks.
Yeah, Weegee finishing up the last red coin of bits here. We're getting pretty darned close. Looks like Gainai is opting to finish out bits.
Yeah, Gainai going for the win. I'm not sure if he knows he doesn't have to actually BLJ up these stairs. He has over 70 stars, but is going for the wet dry world thing. It looks like, but yeah, definitely. I don't know. Isn't getting it. They're not infinite stairs currently. He's got 114 stars.
He's trying to bonk off the Bowser painting into bits. All right, that's one throw for Weegee right there. That's gonna miss one.
Oh, Weegee pausing, probably for Gainai. Is Gainai just slide kicks off? What is happening? What is this race?
What is going on?
Weegee actually missed the Bowser throw. I thought he was gonna hit it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. This is nuts.
Man.
Oh, Gainai going for like that pro strat there. See like 0 and 1 star runners do. Oh, and Gainai has ended stream. We have Weegee twice.
That was a race that happened.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes, it was. 151.47 from Weegee. Losing like 3 to 4 minutes in Rainbow Ride on 1 star. Not sure what's happening there.
That was, I don't know.
It was nuts.
That was just a rough. Yeah, that was a rough race on pretty much all fronts there, especially in Tippy. Whew.
Yeah. Okay. Weegee was having a lot of mic issues as we were like jumping in to the call before we started the race, and he just sounded like some strange robot. So I don't think that we're gonna get an interview from him. Gainai has quit the race. I'm not entirely sure we're getting an interview with him either. So this might be it. This might be just us two, Curry.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, it is. I've heard. I mean, compared to a lot of the races I've heard, Mark, these races have been pretty darn eventful. I heard the last race was, with Zufi, was
yes,
also pretty wild. So I mean, I gotta say, it's coming up as a lot of really interesting content for this journey.
Yes, they have been the most interesting races I think I've ever seen on Twitch. Anything and everything has been happening. Yeah, last race we had Zufi instead of Zion out of nowhere. Started doing single star world record attempts in the middle of the 120 race. This week,
I did hear about that.
At least today, we have Gainai versus Weegee. I don't know what was happening in this race. I'm not sure how practiced like both runners are. I said that at the beginning. I haven't seen them in like streaming Mario or anything. But
yeah, Weegee with the 11:30 Rainbow Ride. That's rough. But it's just wow. I guess if there was a race to commentate, this was a good, interesting one indeed.
Yeah, this was the race to commentate. Absolutely. I appreciate you being here. I think that's gonna do it for us. It was an extremely exciting one. But a lot going on. We had connectivity issues with Twitch. It wasn't my internet, surprisingly. We never lost feed from Gainai or Weegee. So like Twitch and OBS are feuding right now. We had mini deaths in Tippy. We had an amazing race for the most part, and then I don't know. It was nuts. It was nuts.
That was just a lot to take in, I guess, for a single race.
It was.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's it. Just wow, that sums it up quite
Pretty
nicely. But thank you so much, Curry. Everyone who's not, go follow Curry in the House on Twitch. He does stream. He does stream some Mario. So please go do that.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Mark. I had a great time. Appreciate you running this tournament. I've always wanted to see a 120 tournament, and getting a chance to commentate in it is awesome. Thank you to both Weegee and Gainai for racing. I know everything did not turn out exactly as either party would have maybe hoped, but still, both of you are fantastic runners. I hope you both know that. And that's all I got.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge shout out to Gainai and Weegee, both of them, putting on an amazing show for us. I'm very appreciative to both of them for accepting the invitation to race in this tournament and being willing to do that. And so thank you so much to you guys. Even if it was wild, we all had a good time. It was very fun. So GGs to both. And I think I will plug the sponsors one last time. I do see Integrity ATL is in the chat right now, giving us the thumbs up. So Integrity ATL and GotValues.com are the two sponsors here. You see them both at the top there. And what they are offering you is a free values assessment. Go to GotValues.com. There's a tab that says Free Values Assessment. Click on that and figure out what values are most important to you. And you can use those values to make decisions in life, make these uncertain times a little more certain for yourself. So gotvalues.com, click on the Values Assessment tab. So thank you so much once more. We are going to throw it off. Curry in the house, everybody. Curry in the house. Give him a big hand. And
thanks for having me.
So GG, boys. It was a good time. And with that, I think we are going to end it. I will be doing some 120 runs here. After this, I'll be taking a quick intermission. I'll shoot you guys over to the end screen here. But that's going to do it for us. So thank you guys so much. I could not do any of this without you. So peace out.
Bye-bye.